Hi everybody, welcome to Soul Purpose Yoga. My name is Susan Coffey, for those that have not taken my class before. Let me introduce my motley crew of assistants today, because two of them are mine, absolutely need to be coiffed, as you can see. My Monsieur Pierre Popcorn, Mr. Fenway Park, who is waiting for 2023 season's opening now, and our neighbor's dog, Miss Luna. So they're all going to help me with class tonight, right guys and gals? Great. Okay, so this is a slow flow yoga class, and what I mean by that is we stay mostly, well, we're always on the mat, but we're going to be sitting mostly on the mat. No standing postures. We may do a balance posture. No, we're not going to do a balance posture because that would be standing. We're going to be doing, the highest we will get is a low lunge. This is about de-stressing the end of the day, candlelight. So for you, if you'd like, you can be in your pajamas, yoga clothes, something comfortable. If you would like, you can grab a ton of pillows. Good to have a couple of pillows anyway. You can also light your own candles if you want. Incense as well. You can light some nice incense to get in the mood. And also let me just run over a few essentials. Really good to have something for your knees, because we will be getting into table position. I have a gardening tool, but you can also use a nice blanket. I have a Mexican blanket. It doesn't have to be a Mexican blanket. It can be a blanket. It can be a thick beach towel, something to protect your knees. Again, if for those that have taken my class know, we've already been through this, but people that haven't, 2 thick blocks. Again, for my class, any yoga class you take, I always suggest 2 thick blocks. There are different types of blocks. Some are thinner and not as stable. I like the thick because I find them stable. As you can see, I'm a big user of props, and the reason for that is because I'm a firm believer in getting into the posture, what's the word I'm thinking of all of a sudden, correctly. A lot of times people try to reach forward or reach down. Again, we're not going to be doing standing postures, and they're kind of over this way. Had they had a block to kind of rest on, they could get into the posture a little bit better. I always suggest blocks. We may use a yoga strap tonight. If you don't have one, you can use a scarf or a long belt. That's to open up our pecs, since most of the day we are now, unfortunately, in this time, bent over looking at phones, computers, and even myself, a little bio of myself. I am a registered nurse, and again, I've been one forever. I was a nurse before we had computers. Now we have computers. So I do try to ergonomically, but it's hard because I'm tall, to have my eyesight looking right at my computer, but I prefer to be looking at my patient rather than the computer, but that's a whole other topic. Again, people looking down at their phones, So we're going to try to open up the chest tonight. So we probably will use our belt. Also to water, even though you probably won't sweat, but it's always good to keep yourself hydrated. I like to have an oil. This oil has lavender for the evening class, again, to de-stress. And what else? If you have a bolster, it doesn't have to be a yoga bolster. I know some people on their beds have bolsters as pillows. You can grab that. That's really good for the restorative that we'll get into. We'll do a couple of restorative postures. Also pillows, you can use that as well. And again, warm, because it's getting, again, we're in autumn, so keep yourself warm. And I think that is it. So good luck to me trying to use my mat. But anyway, we will get started. I do like to start with breath. So meaning during the day when we're going, we're breathing up here. We're not getting the full benefit of breath. So we're setting off the sympathetic nervous system. And that is well needed. It keeps us going. Helps us, work. Keeps us going. So that serves a purpose, the sympathetic nervous system. We want to set off the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the nervous system that slows us down, relaxes us. End of the day, just helps sleep. And by our breath work, breathing deep down into the abdomen, that helps set off the parasympathetic nervous system. All right, so with all that being said, I do play music, so I'm going to cue music in a minute. But first, I want to give the option for the breath work, which will be about 3 or 4 minutes. You can lay flat, or you can stay like I am in lotus. Okay, so let's get started. So either way, lying flat or sitting like I am. Make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Make sure your mouth is slightly open. You want to relax this whole mandible jaw area. Gently close your eyes. Relax the forehead. And we'll start with our breath. I'm going to breathe in slowly through our nose. Get all that oxygen deep down into that abdomen. Expand the abdomen, still on the inhale. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then gently exhale out through the mouth, deflating your abdomen. Let's try that again. Inhale through our nose, getting all that oxygen deep, 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 deep down inside the abdomen. Expanding the abdomen on the inhale, holding for 3, 2, 1, and then gently exhaling out through your mouth. Again, in through the nose. Get all that oxygen deep into the abdomen. Expand the abdomen on the inhale. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then gently exhale out through your mouth. So I'm going to leave you on your own for this. Breathing slowly with intention through the nose, expanding the abdomen, and then exhaling out through the mouth, deflating the abdomen. Again, with intention, no rushing, slow it all down. Continue to relax the shoulders as you breathe. Good time to set an intention for yourself, for somebody else in need, for somebody else that may not be with us, but with us in heart, soul, and spirit, or just out to the universe or out to the world. Positive thoughts. So let's take one deep breath in together through our nose. Get all that oxygen deep into that abdomen. Expand the abdomen on the inhale. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And then gently exhale out through the mouth, deflating your abdomen. So for those that are lying down, take your time, go on your side, and come back into join us in lotus. Turn this down a little bit. And I did forget to mention, for those that do not know me, not only am I a nurse, I am certified, of course, in yoga, Vinyasa yoga and Yin yoga. Got to put that out there. So we're going to start with the neck. Again, I'm going to just preface by saying, in this class, do nothing that you feel uncomfortable with, meaning only do what you feel comfortable with. I do a lot of modification, but if you feel like, I'm not doing that, don't do it. You can even watch this whole class if you'd like. Or you can decide, I'm going to do this posture and not that posture. The point is to stay relaxed and get ready for bed and just chill out from your day, okay? So I am going to start with neck. So the reason I bring this up is I know a lot of people have problems with their neck, disc problems, spurs. If it's tight, you can participate in this. But again, if it's painful, no participating in this. And you can modify it to how far back I go down and then I go back. You modify to what is comfortable to you. So we're going to sit up straight, shoulders relax, inhale. And then we exhale very slowly and gently drop that head. Let the neck relax. Let the tendons from the occipital bones back of the head to the clavicle there, let that relax. Inhale, I go all the way back. You don't have to. Relax the shoulders. Opening my mouth. Exhaling back down again. Inhale back. Again, if you want to just stay here, that's fine. If you want to go all the way back, that's fine too, if it does not bother you. Exhale down. Relax those shoulders. Inhale back up. And exhale down. One more time, inhale back. And exhale to center. So we're going to just do a little bit more on the neck. We're going to inhale, exhale, and then inhale and look over to the right and up. Exhale back to center. And then inhale over to the left and up. Exhale to center. Inhale up to the right and up. Exhale to center. Inhale to the left and look up. Exhale down to center. And then we're just going to drop the head and just kind of go back and forth. We want to get at those nooks and crannies. We hold a lot of tension, neck, shoulders, and hips. Really relax into this. And inhale slowly back up. I am going to have to move one of my assistants, just a teensy, good boy, yes. Sorry, they definitely need a little washing. We're going to take those legs because they get stiff and they get a little tingly. We want to shake them out. We want to point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. And bring the legs back, and maybe you want to do what leg was in the front, put it in the back. What was in the back is now in the front. So let's do a little warm up here. I'm going to do a little fast paced and we'll slow it down. I'm going to inhale that right arm up, exhale it down. Inhale the left arm up, exhale it down. Inhale the right arm up, exhale it down. Inhale the left arm up, exhale it down. One more time each side. Inhale that right arm up, exhale it down. Inhale the left arm up, exhale it down. Great. So we're going to do the same thing but slower. Inhale that right arm up. Exhale. Inhale. And then you can bend that left arm and then exhale that right arm all the way over. Try to bring it back a little bit if you can. Inhale, just stay in stillness on the exhale. Maybe try to bring it over a little bit more towards the left. If neck allows, you can gaze up at that forearm. Otherwise, you can look straight ahead and gently exhale down. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale that left arm over. Inhale, stillness. Exhale, maybe try to stretch it a little bit more. Try to relax the shoulder. Try to bring it back a little bit. I have to remember to do that myself. So we want to open the chest up. Also, if neck allows, you can gaze up at that forearm. Getting a nice stretch on the left side. Exhale down. We'll do one more on each side. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale that right arm over to the left. Try to make sure that the buttocks don't rise, okay? If the buttocks start coming up, pull back. Inhaling and again exhaling, maybe try to get a little bit deeper into it. Exhale down. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale. Inhale. And then exhale that left arm over. And exhale back down. Hi, Miss Luna. Great. Let's shake those legs out again. We are going to use the belt. Again, if you have a strap, and I can show you, if you don't have anything, I can show you how we're going to open up the pecs and the whole chest area without a strap. I'll show you with the strap and then without, okay? So let's shake, shake, shake. Point and flex, point and flex, point and flex. We really want to open this up and get back at the scapula, or scapulas, or scapulae. I should know I'm a nurse. I think it's scapulae. Usually plural in anything in medicine is I. So we're going to take this strap. I haven't worked in ortho in years, so give me a little bit of a break. Okay, so we're going to take the strap and we're going to take it maybe one time. We're going to roll it one time. Again, if you don't have a strap, you can just watch right now and I'll show you how to do it without. Again, I'm going to go all the way back. Only go as far as what is comfortable to you. Do not push it. Again, this is a relaxation class. No, I have to, no stress. Exhale down. And then inhale. Opening up that chest. Squeezing the scapulae. Exhale forward. Inhale. Squeezing those wing bones. And again, if you do not have to go this far back, please go as comfortable to you. Inhale. If this is as comfortable, that's fine. And exhale. For those that with a strap, continue at that slow pace. For those that do not have a strap, make your fist, your hands into a fist. Inhale, gold post, as I'm doing now. Exhale, and then inhale back, opening up that front chest. Exhale down. Inhale up and squeeze back. Exhale down. Inhale and squeeze. Exhale down. All together, belt, no belt. Inhale, squeeze back, open up the pec, open up that front chest area. Exhale down. Great job. Great for the posture. I remember growing up. I grew up in Milton, and I was always tall. I'm surprised I'm not taller than I am, to be honest with you, because I think at like 6, I was, I don't know, 5'10" or something. I'm exaggerating, but I was tall, and my father would. So I had a tendency to kind of, there were no cell phones back then, but a tendency to kind of hump because I was, all my other friends were little teeny cute little girls, and here I am. So he would come behind me and say, stand up straight. So anyway, little sidebar there. So next, we're going to move a few dogs here. This is a very dog-oriented class tonight, which is great. I love my dogs. So we're going to go into a table position at this point, and we're going to do some work on our abdomen. We're going to do some stretching, some back stretching. So we're going to I'm going to face this way. Actually, before we go into table, let's do another side twist. We're going to inhale our arms up, and then we're going to exhale our arms looking straight ahead. Again, we're going to take our time looking straight ahead. We're going to exhale those arms over to the right. Take our time. Don't look over to the right yet. That left arm goes on the outside of the right knee. The right arm goes down behind us. Inhale. Now we exhale and look over to the right. Relaxing the shoulder. Inhaling and exhaling. If neck allows, gaze over that right shoulder. Inhale your arms back up again. And then we're going to take an exhale, and we're going to bring both arms over. Again, looking straight ahead still. That left arm comes behind us, the right arm, the outside of the right hand on the outside of the left knee. Inhale. Now we exhale. We'll go over to the left. And just inhaling and exhaling. If neck allows, you can gaze, you can kind of bring that left shoulder down. Gaze over the left shoulder, only if neck allows. Remember, you're breathing from here, from your abdomen, not here, not from the thoracic area, down here in that abdomen. And then exhale to center, left hand on left knee, right hand on right knee. Okay, Mr. Red Sox, I have to move you a little, lovey. There we go. We'll just put you over here for just a sec, love, okay? Yeah, you get comfortable. So grab your, if you need to, if you may not need to, but if you're on a hardwood floor like myself, you can take your gardening tool or a blanket. Hey, puppy pose. Good boy, then up dog. Good boy, yeah. Yeah, he just did a perfect puppy pose and a little bit of an up dog. Okay. So sorry, Mr. Fenway, but I have to move you. So we're going to take our knees and place them on the pad or a blanket, or you may not need to. And we're going to go right into our table. So make sure that abdomen, which is your core, is in. So that's in. And the knees, the hips are over the knees, of course, the shoulders over the hands, and the fingers are spread out, okay? So let's just kind of take those top of the feet and kind of just spank them out for right now. But we do want to get at the feet. I get at the feet every class. Now we're going to bend those toes because the feet do so much for us. And they can become very quickly stiff and arthritic. We don't want that. Even young people, you have got to take care of those feet. So we're bending those toes and we're flexing the foot. We're getting at that plantar fascia, which the fascia goes from the top of the foot to the heel. When that gets tight, you can get plantar fasciitis, and as probably everyone knows, anything with itis is an inflammation, which is not good. So you can stay here. You can rock back and forth to get a little bit more into it. Really flexing the feet. The toes, if it's too much of a yikes, my toes are killing me, just come back, or you can even straighten your toes out. I know this can be a little intense. And for those that really want to get into it, and again, each level, I like to give level, we exhale back and sit and place our hands. Whew, that's even a little bit of a yikes. Because I'm back now and I actually had boots on today. So yeah, I can feel it. Inhaling and exhaling. Even though I'm doing yoga every day, I can still feel that while working too, my shoes on. Relax the shoulders. Really try to breathe into this. Again, if this is any kind of pain, come right back into table. This is not the 80s or the late 70s, I think it was. No pain, no gain. No, we want no pain in yoga. And then we'll slowly come out. We want to spank the top of those feet right out. So let's reward ourselves for that. We'll do a couple of these, my child's pose, which I absolutely love. I take a block. I'm going to give you a few ways to get into child's pose. Take your big toes together, your knees out. Exhale and sit back, buttocks on the heels. arms go out straight, and I like to place my forehead on a block. You can place your hand, one hand over the other, and place your forehead on the hand. We're going to stay here for a minute or so. So this is a resting posture. We're going to be inhaling very slowly and exhaling. Even though it's a resting posture, we're getting at the lower back, mid back, shoulders. If you are doing it like I'm doing, you're opening up the hips, but you do not have to do it this way. So if you're comfortable this way, stay like that. I'm going to show you a couple of other ways. Nothing too dramatic. You can actually keep your knees not together, but close together. Sit back and place your forehead on a block. Or, again, you can take your hands like so and place. You just don't want your head kind of dangling. You want it on something. Now you can stay in either of those. Lastly, if people have a hard time getting their buttocks to the heels, which I totally get, that's why I say grab a pillow. You can place a pillow or two behind the knees. Exhale and sit back on the pillow. And that just brings your heels up to you. So I'm going to remove the pillow, but if the pillow helps, you keep it. I'm going to go back to my original. I'm going to stay here for just about another 30 seconds or so. Child's pose. I hear you, Fenway. You can come here. Come here. So let's slowly come out of this. And since Popcorn, or was it Fenway now? I think it was Fenway actually, did the puppy pose. We're going to try the puppy pose. So the puppy pose is trying to get the chest all the way down to the mat. I cannot do that, so I'm just going to let you know in advance. What we're trying to do is open up again this whole shoulder area. So just do the best you can. We're going to go back into child's pose. We're going to keep the hips the way that they are at a 90 or 45 degree angle, at this angle. We don't want to go down like this, okay? We want to walk the hands forward, and as we're doing that, we're bringing the chest. You can actually spread those arms out a little bit more. We're trying to get that chest down to the mat. Again, see, mine doesn't totally make it to the mat. What you can try to do, or you can take a couple of pillows, maybe even try to get, right, there's a couple of blocks. You can use a couple of blocks maybe. And some of you may not need any of this. Some of you may be able to get, see, I can get the chest down now. Some of you may be able to just get your chest without any help, but I'm just giving you options here for our puppy pose. You can drop the head slightly. It's more about getting that chest to the mat. And we'll slowly come out of that. That's a hard one, the puppy pose. I find some people may not find it hard, which is great. So we're going to come back to table again. We're going to do a few things with table. We're going to thread that needle. We're going to inhale that right arm up and then exhale that right arm right through like you're threading a needle, and trying to get that right shoulder down, bringing that left arm out in front of you and placing the side of your right face on the mat. Inhaling and exhaling. Another thing too that can help with this threading the needle is taking a pillow and then bringing the shoulder and the side of the face to the pillow. And we'll slowly bring the left hand in, and then inhale that right arm up, and then exhale that right arm down. I'm going to continue to use the pillow because my shoulder does not make it all the way down to the mat. So this will help. Inhale the left arm up, and then exhale that left arm right through the right. Bring the right arm out, and then place that left shoulder on the mat or on a pillow with the side of your face on the mat or on the pillow. I like the pillow because, like I said, I can feel my shoulder just resting on that, the side of my face. Let's slide that right arm back first. Inhale that left arm up. And then exhale the left arm down. And let's do a balancing posture here. So let's first bring that right leg out, the ball of the foot. Remember that, try to keep that abdomen tight. Try to keep it in your core. Rock back and forth on that right foot. You can stay here. If you want to go further, make sure you're looking at something straight ahead that's not moving, called the drishti, because there is a balance to this. Inhale that left arm up, palm facing in. You can stay right here. If you want to go a little bit further, inhale that right leg, right foot flex, squeezing the right buttock to help with the balance and help with the lower back. Inhaling and exhaling. If you want to go a little bit further, turn that left palm out and grab the top of the right foot and push that right foot, arch the back. Again, you're looking straight ahead at a drishti. And again, you don't have to go as far as I go. Left hand down, right knee down. Let's do that on the other side. Left leg out, and then let's just take the ball of that left foot and kind of go back and forth, looking straight ahead. Inhale that right arm up, abdomen is in, tight. You can stay right here. Or inhale that left leg, left foot flexed, left buttock squeezing, helping with the balance, helping keep that lower back strong. And if you want to go a little further, flip that right palm, grab the top of the left foot, arch the back, and look straight ahead. And then slowly, right hand down, left knee down, and we'll go into child's pose for just a couple of seconds to counterpose that. Let's slowly come back up again. We're going to go back into our tabletop. And let's bend those toes again and just sit back if you can. Oh, you don't have, you can do it this way, or we can just kind of sit back. I want to do, again, kind of opening the shoulders. So we're going to do the eagle arms. So we're going to take our arms out. Now, 2 ways to do this. You can take the right arm on the left shoulder, the left hand on the right shoulder. Make sure it's up. The arm, meaning the arms are up. You don't want to be hunched, okay? But we will hunch eventually, probably. Or you can take the hands and then kind of take the, well, not kind of, take that right arm underneath, bring the hand so that the right palm is going into the left palm. And keeping those arms up. Let's come up into our eagle arms. Inhaling and exhaling. And then we'll sit back. And either way, let's open those arms. Oh, yes. Open those arms up. Oh, let's take them down for just a couple of seconds. Inhale the arms up. This time we're going to take that, again, that left hand on the right shoulder and the right hand on the left shoulder. Arms are up. If you want to do the full eagle arms, this is perfect though. If you want to do the full eagle arms, you're going to take that left arm underneath, bring it around, and so the palms are touching one another. We're going to stand up, and we want to make sure the arms stay up. Again, if this is too intense the way I'm doing it, please go back. One hand on one shoulder, one on the other. Eagle arms. Inhaling and exhaling. And then sit back. And let's open those arms. Ah. Great. Whew. Okay. So this is a good time to take a water break. So let's do a side angle. We're going to go back into our table. I'm going to kickstand that lower right leg. Right hand goes in the middle of the mat. Left leg stretches out. And slowly inhale that left arm up. Several options here. You can stay right here. It's another balanced posture, so make sure you're looking straight ahead at something that's not moving. Remember to try to keep that abdomen in. You can inhale and then exhale and bring that left arm all the way over. You can inhale the left arm back up and slowly lift that left leg. Left foot is flexed. And exhale. It's up to you which way you want to go. And for those of you who can do a full side plank, you can have both feet join one another, both legs join one another. Exhale everything back down, left hand, left knee. I'm going to do that on the other side. Let's kickstand that left lower extremity. Left hand goes in the center of the mat. right arm out. Excuse my backside. Inhale the right arm up. You can stay right here. Again, make sure you're looking at something that's not moving though, okay? If you like, so you can inhale and then exhale, really feel that nice stretch along the right side. You can inhale that right arm back, lift the right leg, right foot is flexed, and then exhale that right arm over. And also too, you can have both legs meet each other, or I didn't mention on the other side, if you'd like, you can grab the top of that right foot as well. Again, looking straight ahead of your drishti. Don't forget to breathe in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. And then exhale everything down. Beautiful job. Let's go into our child's pose to counter pose that. And let's slowly come back out of this. So let's see time-wise. Let's go into, we'll take our blocks. We'll do a low lunge. I like to take my blocks. We're going to go into our table. Let's take that right leg in 90-degree angle. I'm going to use my block so I can sit up and keep my chest from rounding. It is rounding slightly, I can feel it, but I don't want it to round too much. So we're just going to inhale our arms up, goal post them. So opening up, slight back bend, slightly looking up, squeeze the buttocks. Exhale. And then as you inhale, bring the arms forward. Exhale, back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And let's inhale those arms up. And then exhale, looking over to the right. Try to keep those arms parallel. Use your core. Look at something that's not moving, your drishti. And inhale the arms up. Come back down. You can use your blocks. Take that right knee back down again. Let's go back into our table. Take the left leg and bring it to a 90-degree angle. Again, I'm going to use my blocks and come up. Left leg's at a 90-degree. Inhale, and then goal post the arms. So we're going to inhale forward. Exhale, come back. Really squeeze that right buttock if you get a little, because I'm getting a little wobbly. Squeeze that right buttock, looking straight ahead at something that's not moving. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale. And then exhale back again, opening up that chest area. Inhale the arms up. And exhale and look over to the left. Really squeeze that right buttock to keep from the wobbling. Looking straight ahead, something that's not moving. Breathing in and out. And then inhale the arms up gracefully, and then exhale them back down to the block. And then we'll go back into our table. So I'm going to grab a pillow. We are going to go into our pigeon pose. We're going to do it forward. For those that want to just watch, go right ahead and watch. But with the pillow, sometimes I think it's an easier way to get into it. If you want to try it, just keep the pillow handy. We're going to go into our table, walk the hands forward, abdomen in, exhale that right knee to the right hand. Let's put the weight in the ball of that left foot. This is going to give us time to shimmy, like that word shimmy, shimmy that lower right extremity. Again, it does not have to be parallel to the top of the mat. Do not lift that lower extremity. Whatever you do, do not lift it. Let it just go organically, as they say. So your knee and your hip are in the same plane. Now you can bring that, actually, so this is where the pillow helps. Place the pillow underneath that whole area, especially under the right. Drop the left knee down, top of the left foot slides back. You can be sitting up, you can go onto your forearms, or onto your forehead, onto your hands, or onto a block. And again, what we're trying to do is get at the piriformis muscle that's deep inside each side of our buttock. This one, we're trying to get at the piriformis in the right buttock. Relax into it. And let's slowly walk out. Okay, take our time. We're going to take that ball of the left foot, lift or raise that left knee. Do not take the left foot off the mat though. This is just going to give us time. We want to remove the pillow, and this gives us time to kind of shimmy that leg back. Left knee goes down, and left knee and right knee meet each other, and back into our table. We're going to walk the hands forward. Remember, keep the abdomen in. Exhale, left knee to left hand. Place the weight in the ball of that right foot, so that knee is elevated. And this gives us time now to shimmy that left lower extremity. No grabbing, and again, it does not have to be totally, if some people can get it totally parallel without lifting, go right ahead and do it. Otherwise, you may even just be here, that's fine. You want knee, hip, same plane. This is where we grab up pillow again. Again, I just think it helps get into it a little bit better. Underneath the left side this time. Drop the right knee down. Top of the right foot slides back. You can stay here. You can come onto your forearms. Or you can place your forehead on a block or on your hands. And again, we're trying to get at the piriformis, that muscle that's deep inside each side of each buttock, so we're trying to get at the left one this time. Inhaling and exhaling. Relax the shoulders, relax the jaw, keep the mouth open. slowly come up out of that. Let's remove the pillow and then slowly bring that weight on the ball of that right foot, slide that left leg, and then have the left knee and the right knee join each other. We're in table. We're going to go on our backs. We're going to cross over at the ankles. Take the pillow, whatever you need with you. Sit back. And we're going to do a full body stretch. Now you can place your head on a pillow if you'd like. So pointing those toes, taking the hands, the last 3 fingers crisscrossing, index fingers touching, and then thumbs, and then overhead, and just beautiful, nice stretch. Again, if you want to place your head on a pillow, go right ahead. We're going to go in and do a hip opener here, because we haven't gotten at the hips yet. So we're going to exhale those arms down. Several options here. You can bring your feet in together, the soles of the feet together. So you get the hip flexors all around to the hips. This is our butterfly. You can be a still butterfly. You can be a fluttering butterfly. If you have blocks, you'd like to place the blocks on either side of the thigh, go right ahead. And just enjoy and open this up. Now, if you're comfortable here, stay here. If you want to go into a more restorative posture, if you have the props, you can go right ahead and do it. Otherwise, you can stay just like I am right now. But if you want to go a little further into it, I'm going to take 1 block flat, 1 block slanted. My mat, I think I have to keep my mat open. It's getting a little curled up there. I'm going to take my yoga bolster, place it alongside of that block. You can also do this with pillows. Place 2 pillows there. Sit back. Open up my arms. And then bring my soles of the feet together and just, and we'll stay here for a bit. Just opening up those hips. Hip flexors, which are these right here. If this is too much, you can bring those knees, legs down a little bit more, or you can straighten the legs. It can be a little intense. You want the chest open, and you want to be breathing, inhaling and exhaling. Again, this is a nice restorative posture. Be careful of your neck. You want that neutral, so no hyperextension, no chin down by your chest. Sometimes it's kind of cool to just turn the radio up, or your Spotify, or I found an old-fashioned station. For those of you who remember WMEX, I think it's 105.10 AM. Just blast it and just dance away when you have a chance. I couldn't believe I found WMEX. Again, for those that remember, I was fiddling on AM, and I heard WMEX, and like, wait a minute, what? Yep, I play all the music from back in the day. Great program. So I'm going to remove my setup because it can get intense. And we're going to straighten those legs, bend them, inhale, and as you inhale, bring the knees up to the forehead and wrap your arms elbow to elbow, or one hand under one knee, one under the other knee. Oh, and time runs so fast here. Give yourself a nice hug. You can even kind of give yourself a little bit of a back massage here. And you can place your head. I'm going to place my head on a pillow. Bring it back. We can go into our happy baby where I have socks on. It's a little difficult, but normally you take your index finger and the finger next to it and wrap it around your toes. So you can wrap it on the outside of your feet, which I'm going to do today. Inhale up, and then open up the hips a little bit more and just kind of go side to side for a happy baby. Is that Miss Luna? Yeah, Miss Luna, we're dog sitting for Miss Luna, or doggy sitting. Her parents are well-deserved little mini vacation. So let's bring those feet together and feet down on the ground, and let's take a full body stretch. And I'm going to remove my pillow, so we're going to go into bridge and then into waterfall, or legs up against the wall. So we're going to bend those feet. Bring the heels in as close to your buttocks as possible. Palms can be down. The small of the back, meaning right here, should be on the mat. Again, I'll probably take this out. Watch your neck. Okay, you don't want to be hyperextended, and you don't want to be with your neck down here. So we're going to bring those heels in. Exhale, and on the inhale, rise those hips up. And again, watch your neck. Bring the neck along for the ride. Squeeze the buttocks. You can even bring those hands underneath and interlace if you'd like for bridge. And slowly, one vertebrae at a time, come back down in the small of the back onto the mat. We'll do that again. Inhale, slowly lifting those hips. Watch the neck. If you open your eyes, you're looking straight up at the ceiling. You can bring your hands underneath, or you can still keep your hands out to the side. Just a little bit more stability. Aw, Fenway, we'll eat pretty soon, lovey. Aw, exhale. He's hungry. Exhale the small of the back. This time, we're going to take a block, but first, if you do want to do actual legs up against the wall, let me show you first. You can go up against the wall with your knees bent. Right leg up, left leg up against the wall, arms splayed out. This is so fabulous for your circulation. You're gonna do this every class. Now you can, that's legs up against the wall. If you wanna do waterfall, which is the same thing with the block, we're gonna go back into our bridge, take our block, inhale, place the block under the coccyx sacrum area. Make sure it's comfortable. You may have to do a little fiddling, that's fine, fiddle. Inhale the right leg up, inhale the left leg up, arms splayed out, and just enjoy. And this is something I suggest doing if you're sitting all day, driving, because all that fluid is all centered around your ankle and your feet. And you don't want that. You want your circulation to be really good and go all the way up through the cardiac, thoracic, up into the head. And because of time, again, you can stay here if you want, but we're going to head into Shavasana. One foot down, the other foot down. Inhale, lift the block, remove it, and do a full body stretch if you're against the wall. Left leg, right leg, bend, everybody full body stretch. And we'll get ready for Shavasana. And you can take a nice forward fold if you'd like. All right, so for my Shavasana, I'm going to lower the lights. You can lay down with your head on a pillow. You can keep your feet and your arms splayed out. I'm going to lower my lights. You can lower or turn your lights off if you have candles, or even if you don't. I do spritz. And if I were in person, I would be doing that to your forehead, temples, and the neck. And again, lavender is really good for evening and a morning class, or even just getting up in the morning. Lemon is really good for the morning to kind of get a lemon zest to kind of get you going. Let's take a sip of our water. And I'm going to start dimming my lights. You can start relaxing your feet, your legs, your shoulders. I don't know why it's not going down, but it is not. There we go. Yeah. And I'm going to turn these lights down. So again, just start to relax your shoulders. Make sure your mouth is slightly open. You want to gently close your eyes. And just de-stress. Just think again, something that brings you joy. It could be a vacation you're looking forward to that maybe you can finally take. It can be a memory of with a loved one, a child. It can be a friend, maybe something that, something really good that happened. It can be with someone that is not with you, but is with you in heart and soul. Again, it's heading back to cold season, so I'm back at the beach. I was at Cunningham Park all summer. I've moved to the beach with the white sand and the palm trees. swaying in the breeze. Again, you start off with that thought. Your thoughts are going to ebb and flow. You may hear things outside. Let your thoughts ebb and flow. Make sure your mouth is slightly opened, eyes are closed. My Sympathy by William Ellery Channing. To live content with small means, to seek elegance rather than luxury, and refinement rather than fashion. To be worthy, not respectable, and wealthy, not rich. To study hard, think quietly, talk gently, act frankly, listen to the stars, birds, babes, and sages with open hearts, to bear all cheerfully, to do all bravely, await occasions, hurry never. In a word, to let the spiritual, unbidden, and unconscious grow up through the common. This is my symphony. So you can slowly start becoming a little bit more aware of your surroundings, moving your feet and your legs, keeping your eyes closed. You can stay on your back. If you like, you can go over to your right or left side in the nurturing position, giving yourself like a side hug. Again, eyes closed, take your time. And when you're ready, you can come back to where we started in lotus, or you can stay remaining lying down, whatever you prefer. And let's bring our hands to heart center. Bring our hands to our lips so we speak kind words to one another, especially now. Bring our hands between our eyes, known as our third eye, also known as our intuition, that we think kind thoughts of others, but we also think kind thoughts of ourselves. Back to heart center, that the light in me acknowledges the light in each and every one of you. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed the class. Again, my name is Susan Coffey. This is you can find me at soulpurposeyoga@gmail.com. Soul being spelt like the Latin version of the sun, S-O-L. Have a great week, everybody. Peace.